Hey guys, so today I am attempting to do Angelina Jolie's makeup on the cover of Vanity Fair. She looks absolutely amazing. She's got this beautiful dark smoky look, fairly easy to accomplish. I love that look on her with a nude lip, and you know her lips are like amazing. So I'm going to show you a couple of tricks to kind of make your lips look a bit more full. And inside the magazine there's a spread of her. She looks absolutely amazing, and there's a picture where her eyes are closed so you can really see her look. So it was fairly easy to recreate. So if you want to see how to get this look, just stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to start out with a primer. The Chafing Relief Powder Gel is what I use. Makes your skin look real matte. Kind of takes away that shine immediately. And the silicone in it makes a real even surface for your makeup to glide over. Now her makeup on the cover looks very matte, so I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Liquid in NC40 and a 130 brush by MAC. This foundation is a bit yellow for me, but if I use the mineral powder to set it afterwards, which I'm going to do after I do my eyes, the mineral powder has a little bit of red kind of undertone in it, so it's a good balance for me if you have the same issue. And I've absolutely been loving this concealer. It's the Dream Mousse Concealer by Maybelline, and the color is beige medium, and it is also, it's like a whipped consistency, and when you put it on, it just like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It kind of just, it's almost like the chafing powder, which it's almost like a powdery matte finish that it kind of changes to. It's really cool. And I have this mole here on my nose that, and several little moles here that sometimes are red, so I like to put a little more coverage on that. And then of course right kind of on the apples of my cheek I have a little redness, and it just covers it brilliantly. Now I want a real soft eyebrow for this, so I'm going to use the Bare Essentials Full Edge Liner Brush. It's really thin, fine point, or flat edge liner brush. And I'm going to use the this Warm palette that I got off of eBay, and I've told you guys before, I think the Coastal Scents Warm palette is really similar to this one. And I'm going to take kind of a, I guess a color that would be similar to this would be Cork by MAC, just kind of like a soft brown. I'm just going to put that right on the hairs of the brow. And then when I get to the outer edge where there's not as much hair, I'm going to go in with a little darker color, like kind of like Espresso by MAC. I'm going to use this color by MAC. It is a very soft brown, like a satin finish. And my Sonia Kashuk crease brush. And put that right into the crease and right above on that bone. Then I'm going to take Swiss Chocolate. It is a reddish brown. Same brush. A little bit further down on the crease from where I did the soft brown. Okay, I really need a charcoal black color, like typographic or print, which, believe it or not, I don't have. In all my palettes, I don't have a color like that. So I'm going to use the Black Ground Paint Pot, because if you blend it out, it's kind of that color with my 217. Get really close to the lash line. I'm going to take a clean 217 and blend the top edge of that. or all the outer edges of it. I'm going to take a little more Swiss chocolate, put that right in the crease where those two colors meet. Then I'm going to take Feline by MAC. It's a black kohl pencil. You want something very black and something that's relatively soft. And I'm just going to drag that right through the lash line. I'm going to take a small angled brush. This is a MAC 208. And just drag it along that black line. And just soften it a bit and make it really straight. You can really straighten it and perfect your line when you're using a pencil. You can do that quite well with a little angled brush. Now for my waterline and tight lining, I'm going to use a gel liner. This is a steel smudge pot. You can use any gel liner, but I find that it really sets on that line and it really stays. I don't have as much smudging or running with using this method. Now I'm going to use this same brush. I'm going to use the same brush that I put that gel liner on the water line, and I'm just going to smudge it into the lash line. Now try not to dip back in your product to do this. Try to just do it with whatever product's left on your brush, just because in her look you can see that it's a little bit lighter, like maybe like they use the shadow to kind of make that, to smudge that under the lash line. So you want it a little bit lighter. You don't want it black under there. Okay, now I'm going to take my 217 into a black eyeshadow. This is Bobbi Brown Charcoal is the color, but it's really black. It's not really charcoal. Put that right on the edge there. Just tapping it right on the end. Then I'm going to use my 217 that I've been using to kind of blend, and just blend that a little bit. Up and over, up and over. Okay, I added my Zoom Fast by MAC mascara, and I'm going to use my, and I forgot to do this, my Anastasia brow pencil. It's kind of like a soft pink right under the brow. And a fluffy brush just to blend it out. Okay, and there you have the finished eyes. And if you stay tuned, I'll show you what I'm going to do on the rest of my face. I'm going to use my mineral powder in medium dark. Just hit the pan. I need to go to the MAC store to set the foundation that I did earlier. Now to contour, I'm going to use a matte bronzer. This is a Bobbi Brown color. This is called Deep. And Angelina's cheekbones are like crazy, you know, high, and it's really sunken under the cheekbone, and obviously mine are not, so I'm going to do the best I can. And I think you can get a little more precise contouring using a smaller brush. So this is a fluffy blending brush by Coastal Scents. Get a little bit of product on there and right into the hollow. Just blending it out. A little bit on the sides of my nose at the end. And she's got like a pretty peach color on, and I'm going to use the Sun and Moon by MAC. It's a peachy bronze. And my 116. Now those lips, yeah, right, sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Bobbi Brown in Deep, and I'm gonna take this little brush again, get a little bit on it, and right here under my lip, I'm gonna put a little almost kind of like a triangle type shadow underneath my lip. So it looks like it's kind of pooching out. And on the top lip, I'm going to take my cream color base and Pearl on my finger, that right on my Cupid's bow, to make that look like it's a little more plump. I'm going to take Spice lip liner and overdraw just slightly. Now, instead of accentuating my Cupid's bow, and then I'm going to pull them together a little bit right here, giving the appearance of a fuller upper lip. Then I'm going to take Nude Rose lipstick, and that's as close as I'm ever going to get to Angelina Jolie's lips. Lip shape. That sounded dirty, didn't it? You know what I meant. And that's it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye!